Patriots. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wildcard game.
Let's go.
On first down, Cassidy. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
I'm coming after you.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. Is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Throwing after the interception. Cassidy. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down.
Operating from the gun. Cassidy flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on second down. Cassidy. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Complete to
Henry Ruggs. 27 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
At the 29.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Sony Michel, his first carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
(7-7), our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
33. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there.
And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 30. The 20. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
There we go, sack. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Got one.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
He's brought down at the 31. Brings up 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd down. Cassidy looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On play action, they'll throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
19, Tiger.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
He's brought down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Hey, check back 34.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
All day.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Michelle going to try again. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored, or do you show the yards per carry
I'm
first?
showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, Cassidy.
Let's go. Big series.
And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete.
The pass.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
First and 10.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Now the second down throw on target. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looking to throw on second down. Cassidy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Operating from the gun, Cassidy. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Well, the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. The carry here for the big tight end. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Sterling Hoffrichter set to kick.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. 66 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Crash. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now when we see people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge gain. They often want to hurry up and go right away. Keep the momentum going, hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. The second play resulted in pay dirt.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Second and 7 as the Patriots
to throw on second down. Cassidy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's third down. And 7.
Off play action. Cassidy. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's fourth down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that'll make this an 8-point game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Get that ball. Hey.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield. midfield stripe.
The tackle
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
For a Patriots.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And it's Michel once again. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Switch.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here we go, Shaq. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Strip up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
At the 17-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing on 1st down. Cassidy. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain
25 yards that time.
1st down
from the gun. Cassidy. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. All that for a 2-yard gain. Second down.
Pick me up. Here we go. 54 is Mike.
Operating from the gun. Cassidy. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. That'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Check 56. No chance. Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
The pass there complete to Sutton. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Lead to Portland Sutton. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Check Mike 33. I'm here all.
Back to throw again. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
The kicker
A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Cassidy. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
To Josh Jacobs.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, Cassidy. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
51-yard.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra minutes. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Raiders get a score closer.
And And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. He's 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.